Good morning, and today we're going to be cooking a grilled cheese. Not a cheese toasty, not cheese on toast, a grilled cheese that I believe came over from our friends across the pond. You can let me know the details in the comments below. 2 slices of soft bread, stuffed full of cheese, maybe some mayonnaise, not sure yet, buttered on the outside of each slice of bread and then toasted off in a cast iron pan, so you get all that oozy, gooey cheese. Fantastic. Okay, first up, let's talk about the bread. Now I'm using a thick white sliced bread. You could use whatever you want. You could use a sourdough, you could use a granary, you know, it's up to you. But in my opinion, for this type of sandwich, a thick white sliced bread works the best. Now, if you want to bake your own, I'll leave a link in the card above to my Hokkaido white bread recipe and you can try that out. This is your sandwich. You can use whatever you want on the inside. Personally, I'm using Hellmann's mayonnaise on one side and some Dijon mustard on the other. But it's really important to spread them edge to edge because we want every bite to taste exactly the same. Now, of course, you can use any cheese you've got in the fridge, but if you're specifically buying something for this sandwich, I'd advise using a young cheese, probably something that's pre-sliced and pre-packaged, because that's going to give us that great cheese pull that we want from this sandwich. Now I've used a Cheddar, a Gouda and a Mozzarella, and I've seasoned the sandwich up with some salt and pepper. Now we're going to butter the outside of the sandwich. We're going to make sure that it's well covered and again, edge to edge, straight into a cast iron pan. You could use a non-stick pan. Just make sure that this hasn't been heated too much. We need the heat to gradually come through the sandwich to start toasting the bottom. We don't want it to get toasted before the cheese has melted. Once the first side is done, butter the top of the bread and then we're going to flip the sandwich over. Now, using the other frying pan, I'm covering the sandwich so that we can create like a little mini oven and it keeps the heat inside. And this is going to help the cheese melt too. So we're going to get a really nice gooey interior. As soon as the second side of bread is nice and toasty, we're going to get it out and straight onto a plate. Don't leave this sandwich sitting for too long. Now, I haven't used any stringy American cheese here, but let's see how far I can get this to stretch. I did say we were going to put a lot of cheese in this sandwich, didn't I? And I reckon that's pretty good. Okay, let's give this a whirl. Oh, it's definitely cheesy. This isn't something you're going to eat every day. Well, you could, but I'd probably advise against it. It's brilliant. Don't use an expensive cheddar. Try and find yourself a processed cheese. Now, I know I haven't used the classic American cheese, and I am going to be making that soon because I think for certain burgers, it works perfectly. Go to the supermarket, don't buy an expensive cheese. Just pick up one of the kind of square processed cheeses and use 2 or 3, experiment with what works best. But this is an amazing way to make a cheese sandwich. For me, it is the best. Thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe, and I will see you again soon.